Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 4. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we started off the show with Giselle and Robin getting together, you know, taking pictures for their podcast. Now, Giselle is telling Cal about, and Rob, wait a minute. After telling Cal and about Mia and what she got going on in her life. Giselle and Robin, they wanted to invite her to drinks. I guess they was feeling some type of way because she was getting fussed out by Wendy and she couldn't get a word in edgewise. So like, okay, let's invite her out to drinks to get to know her. Now these two are taking photos because they have a podcast together. Now I'm gonna use Robin's words against her. What does a podcast have to do with flipping houses and making hats? Because y'all know she made that statement last week. Robin, you're a professor and a commentator. What does that have to do with um, home essentials? She's just trying to get her hand in a different things. You're supposed to do that when you get on these shows. You will be stupid if you get on these shows and you're not trying to start some type of business. Because on these shows, this is free press. Karen, she has the Ladame perfume and the Ladame wigs. Candace, she is getting her acting um, career together, her singing career together. She's getting her MBA. Robin, you getting your hats together. Giselle had her makeup line. Don't know what happened to it. I don't know. Mia is constantly promoting her businesses that she got going on. See, this is what you're supposed to do. Ashley, she pregnant. So she not really important promoting anything. She had odds, but with nobody really checking for their food like that. So maybe she'll like start some business. I don't know. Michael and Ashley, they go out to dinner. Now, y'all, I understand that she is going to go into labor at any time. I just didn't understand why he was taking her overnight bag with them inside the restaurant. That could have stayed out of the car because y'all was gonna have to, get in the car to go to the hospital. But anyway, Michael talking about some he want to get into making movies. They would be basically the people financing everything. Ashley is not here for it because this is a risky move. You could be spending hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars, and you can lose all of that. And she's looking now, so I got a baby and a baby on the way, and myself to look after. And doggone her mama Sheila gonna be having her hand out too. Like you can't be doing that because if y'all go broke, how am I gonna live? Sheila gives me that energy, and y'all can't tell me no otherwise. Over at Mia, she's trying to juggle work life and mom life. Her son was looking forward to her, taking him to his practice. I think it was football practice, but I'm not for sure. But, since she's, boss mom now, she's had to reschedule for the third time. And he's feeling some type of way. And her husband, G, let her know, it's like, I don't mind taking the son to his practice. It's just that this is the third time that you've, canceled on him. And he was looking forward to spending some quality time with you. She was like, don't make me feel guilty. He's like, I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. It's just that, you seem to be putting work over your kid. And she's like, do you want me to cancel my meeting to go to the practice? Like, I'm not saying that, but just basically don't tell the child you're going to do something if you know 100% sure you're not going to be able to do it. Because kids, they will doggone, well, you said you doggone it till you doggone in the ground. But she's like, she's not only the regional director, she's also the owner. So she has a lot on her plate. Now, y'all, this was a whole lot of back and forth. We had Robin reading off text messages, Mia reading off text messages to Karen. So the meetup between Giselle and Robin with Mia, to try to get to know her, did not go as what is planned because they, asked her for drinks, but specifically said without Karen. In which Mia replies, Amen. Hi, Giselle. Unless you want to discuss business, there's nothing I have time to talk to you about. Would you like me to give you my assistant's contact information so you can pencil me so she can pencil you in this week? Robin is reading these text messages to Wendy and Skylar while Mia is reading her messages to Karen. And I don't know, maybe it's me. It seemed like Mia was kind of putting on for Karen. I may be wrong. So Robin had to jump in the mix. Oh, you're talking about that way about Giselle? Of course I have to jump in. She's like, "Hi, Mia. I'm quite taken aback by your response. Was something done or to you that we're not aware of this? We're not aware of. Is this how you treat people who are trying to get to know you? Am I missing something?" To which she responds, "Hi, Robin. My apologies for the late text. Hosting a Sunday dinner for my friends. And I said, consider my message was direct to you. Forgive me if you think I'm being rude. I'm simply being direct." And when she's saying this to Karen, she's like, And I said, I was simply being direct. I was like, you seem like you're putting on for Karen. And didn't weren't you the one who was like, "Hey, let's get each other's numbers so we can get to know each other?" And now they're trying to get your number to get to know you when you acting like I don't have time for this. But you own a reality show and you were sitting with Karen as you're reading a message talking about how busy you are and you don't have time for things like that. But you have time to go to doggone it Ashley's pamper party. You had time to go to Wendy's little get together. You had time to be sitting over here with Karen. You had time to go to Candy's little function later. But you talking about some you don't have time. Okay. Candace, she's back in the studio with her producer and engineer. And y'all remember last season she was supposed to be signing with Chucky Thomas, his label, but it wasn't her best fit. So now she is fully supporting her career. And she wants the respect from the greats out here. And she knows that, she has to work hard and prove her worth. And I was like, okay, I'm glad you're not going into this as, y'all got to give me this. I'm entitled to this. Y'all, I am appreciating Candace this season. I really am. So Candace has a peace out pajama party to celebrate the selling of her condo. Soon as Robin gets in the door, which mind you, she was basically on time. She was the second one there. Now y'all know Robin, she has a history of being late. She was late to a whole out of the country trip. Missed the whole day. But anyways, Karen wants to know when Robin is getting married. Robin, she's like in and out of depression, and she doesn't really want to have a wedding during this panini. She said that's not her idea of fun. Now, this is what I'm going to say about Robin. She can't win for losing. Because if she had had a wedding during the panini, how dare you do that? We're in the middle of a panini. You could be putting yourself and all your guests at risk. She don't have a wedding during the panini. Why ain't you getting married yet? You and Juan been together all this time. He done proposed to you. Is this gonna be an ongoing thing? It's like she can't win for losing. Candace, she said that she forgot to invite Ashley. And they looking like, child, please. Just say you don't want the girl in your house. But Ashley, she's over there like going into labor anyway. So that would have put a damper on the party anyway. And truth be told, I wouldn't want Ashley in my house neither. You see what happened the last time you invited Ashley into her house. She was into your house. She was being disrespectful. It's all get out. Like y'all can be cordial, but you're not cool with Ashley because she cut up several foods inside your house, and then she not gonna was testifying to a doggone altercation that she did not see. Ain't got time for that. Okay, I was trying to feel it's like dessert said. I was like that don't make no sense. Giselle makes it clear that she wanted Mia to come without Karen because she wanted to get to know Karen. Karen was like, "Well, you didn't say without, you know, Candace or Whitney." She's like, "Because I already know Candace and I already know Wendy, and Mia is a friend of yours. You brought Mia into the group. That is why I wanted to meet her without you." Mia states that she might have been aggressive in her response. You was a little, and I don't allow people to dictate or stipulate. I'm about to say stimulate or stipulate on what I do. A scholar says it's a lot of delusion going on, and I can only be silent for so long. She's like, this is rude. She's like, now she's talking about some. Well, a scholar, how many businesses do you have? I'm like, what does that have to do with anything we're talking about? We're talking about your rude behavior, and you talk about some how many businesses we got. And she's like, I own my own business, but I'm gonna say this, Mia. Would you have those businesses if you hadn't married your husband? Just being completely honest. Because you over here like you didn't doggone, you was the one who had the business idea. You started a business. Matter of fact, you built a building all by yourself. All the equipment there by your hands. Yes, this your business now because you married your husband, but you wouldn't have them without him. Candace was like, hold up, pump your brakes. She's like, okay. She's like, I think I already said that. Oh yeah. So at CEO, you're telling me you have time to put people for people to stipulate on how you move. I was like, there you go with this boss move again. So Candace was like, hold up, pump your brakes. This is what we're not gonna do. We're not doing this in my house. We're gonna go ahead and get on with this party. But I'm gonna say this for you, Candace. I did not appreciate you being on that doggone center island. Y'all know I have an issue with people sitting on the island, standing up on the island, leaning on the island. That island is for prep and for eating. But Mia eventually apologizes how she came off, but she in her confession talk about some basically I'm a boss, and take me or leave me, but I'm a boss, and y'all girls can't handle me because I'm a boss. And I'm like, okay. For the people in the back row that did not hear, Mia is a boss. Now we talking about Mia and her vaginal rejuvenation. Now y'all know last time it was her clitoral that was operated on. But now, no, it wasn't that. It was a vaginal rejuvenation. It's like at this point, I don't know if you're lying or what. And we find out she a little bit of a peeping Tom. They was playing a game, never have I ever, and she wasn't so much as in the threesome. It was that she was watching her husband while he was getting it in, while she was drinking champagne. I was like, okay, she keep on saying she is an open book, but like when we open a book, it seems like lies are coming out. So are you really transparent and an open book? I don't know. So, y'all, that was a just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on to my beautiful face. Put up a video. You can click on it. You can like it and share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.